Just when you think you've seen everything about humans, there are some whose bodies and abilities seem impossible. Their faces, limbs, and movements are so unusual that they challenge everything we know about anatomy and biology. Well, today, we're looking at 15 people with traits so extraordinary, it's hard to believe they're real. So, be ready to meet some truly unique individuals, with features and abilities that make them unlike anyone else, showing just how surprising and diverse human life can really be. Number 15. Alain Robert, known as the French Spider-Man. Alain Robert is a French climber renowned for scaling some of the tallest structures in the world without any safety harnesses, ropes, or professional climbing gear. Beginning his urban climbing career in the 1980s, he quickly earned a reputation for audacious ascents that blend extreme athleticism with technical skill. Robert has climbed iconic landmarks, including the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and the Petronas Towers in Malaysia, relying purely on his strength, balance, and agility. He often prepares for these climbs with meticulous physical training, including finger grip exercises, core conditioning, and precise route mapping, but his risk is compounded by legal restrictions, as many climbs are unauthorized and attract police attention. Despite frequent arrests, his climbs emphasize human biomechanics and the limits of vertical mobility. Number 14. Asha Mandela, Cobra Hair. Asha Mandela, known as the Cobra Hair Woman, holds the Guinness World Record for the longest dreadlocks in history, measuring over 100 feet and reportedly weighing more than 40 pounds. Her hair is maintained through rigorous care routines that involve daily washing, conditioning, and meticulous twisting to prevent tangling and breakage. Mandela's dreadlocks are not only a physical phenomenon, but a complex biological structure, as hair growth rates average about half an inch per month, making her achievement the result of decades of uninterrupted growth. The sheer weight of her hair presents unique challenges, requiring adaptive posture management and specialized seating solutions. Mandela has discussed how her hair influences movement and everyday activities, highlighting the interplay between human anatomy and extraordinary biological features. Researchers and enthusiasts studying hair growth, tensile strength, and scalp health often reference her case as an extreme example of keratin durability and the potential of human hair under continuous growth conditions. Number 13. Phineas Gage, brain injury survivor. Phineas Gage was a 19th century railroad worker whose life became a cornerstone in the study of neurology after a tamping iron pierced his skull, entering below his left cheekbone and exiting through the top of his head. The rod destroyed part of his frontal lobe, yet remarkably, he survived the incident with no loss of motor function or speech capabilities. Observations of Gage following the accident provided one of the earliest documented instances linking the frontal cortex to personality, decision-making, and social behavior. Medical records and contemporaneous accounts indicate significant changes in temperament and behavioral regulation, prompting studies in brain localization and cognitive neuroscience. Gage's case has been extensively analyzed to understand neural plasticity, the brain's capacity to compensate for localized injury, and the relationship between specific cortical regions and complex human functions. Number 12. Antonio Alfonseca, the octopus. Antonio Alfonseca, a former Major League Baseball pitcher, was born with polydactyly, a condition giving him 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. This rare trait is estimated to occur in less than 1% of the global population. Alfonseca's extra digits reportedly provided him with enhanced grip and control over the baseball, influencing his pitching mechanics and spin techniques. Throughout his career, he played for teams including the Florida Marlins, Chicago Cubs, and Philadelphia Phillies, primarily as a relief pitcher, known for fastballs exceeding 95 miles per hour. Scientific examinations of polydactyly suggest that the additional digits arise from variations in the sonic hedgehog gene, SHH, which regulates limb patterning during embryonic development. In Alfonseca's case, the fingers and toes were fully functional, demonstrating the potential biomechanical advantages of atypical limb morphology in athletic contexts, particularly in activities requiring precision, dexterity, and rapid fine motor control. Number 11. Jessica Cox, limitless adaptability. Jessica Cox was born without arms, a congenital condition known as phocomelia, which affects limb formation during embryonic development. Despite this, she developed extraordinary dexterity with her feet, performing everyday tasks such as writing, typing, driving, and even piloting an aircraft. Cox holds the distinction of being the first licensed armless pilot, certified to operate a single-engine plane using only her feet to control the rudder and yoke. She engages in martial arts, having earned a black belt in Taekwondo, relying on balance, leg strength, and agility. Studies of compensatory motor skills in individuals with limb differences indicate that neurological plasticity allows for heightened control in unaffected extremities, enhancing fine motor coordination. Cox's techniques include adaptive footwear, custom pedal extensions for vehicles, and specialized training regimens to strengthen ankle articulation. Number 10. Daniel Tammet, savant brainpower. Daniel Tammet, a British autistic savant, exhibits extraordinary capabilities in numerical calculation, language acquisition, and memory. He reportedly recited the value of pi to over 22,000 decimal places without error, a feat requiring sustained concentration and unique cognitive encoding strategies. Tammet experiences synesthesia, where numbers are associated with colors, shapes, and textures, which aids in visualization and recall. In addition to mathematics, he has learned multiple languages rapidly, including Icelandic in just 1 week, demonstrating accelerated linguistic assimilation that combines pattern recognition and phonetic memory. Research into savant cognition suggests enhanced activity in specific neural circuits, particularly in areas associated with memory and mathematical processing. Tammet documents his methods, revealing an intricate interplay between visual imagery, numerical perception, and mnemonic encoding. Now take a look at number 9. Yuji Hirayama, wall-defying. Yuji Hirayama, a Japanese rock climber, is recognized for pioneering techniques in speed climbing and free solo ascents. In 1995, he became the first climber to scale the notorious route El Capitan in under 2 hours, using only minimal chalk and climbing shoes for grip. Hirayama's approach emphasizes efficiency of movement, dynamic body positioning, and strategic route memorization, allowing him to reduce energy expenditure while maintaining control on vertical surfaces. His training includes a combination of grip strength conditioning, core stabilization exercises, and flexibility routines to adapt to complex rock formations. Biomechanical analysis of his movements reveals an intricate use of counterbalance, friction management, and micro-adjustments in weight distribution. Hirayama's performance is often studied in climbing science as an example of human precision under vertical stress. Number 8. Zlata, human calculator. Zlata is a child prodigy known for exceptional mental calculation abilities, demonstrating rapid processing of complex arithmetic and numerical patterns. Her cognitive functioning involves high-speed working memory, pattern recognition, and numerical visualization, allowing her to compute large sums, products, and roots without external aids. Observations of Zlata's abilities indicate that she can retain sequences of hundreds of numbers and perform multi-step calculations almost instantaneously, engaging prefrontal and parietal regions of the brain. Her methods involve chunking numbers into visual or spatial constructs, enabling simultaneous manipulation of multiple digits. Experimental studies on individuals with similar skills show enhanced synaptic connectivity in networks responsible for numerical cognition and memory consolidation. Zlata's processing speed and accuracy provide insight into the upper limits of human calculation, illustrating how innate talent combined with cognitive strategies can surpass conventional computational methods and offer empirical data on memory encoding, neural efficiency, and mathematical pattern recognition. Number 7. Matthew McGrory, the Gentle Giant. Matthew McGrory, measuring 7 feet 6 inches tall, possessed extreme height, resulting from pituitary gigantism caused by excess growth hormone production during development. His skeletal structure and cardiovascular system adapted to accommodate extraordinary stature, including elongated bones, increased heart output, and reinforced joints. McGrory appeared in multiple films and television projects, with roles requiring both his height and body presence, but his physiological measurements included hands and feet significantly larger than average, along with a lung capacity proportionally increased to sustain physical exertion. Anthropometric assessments of individuals with gigantism note challenges in balance, mobility, and joint wear, and McGrory's daily activities required careful coordination and posture management to navigate ordinary environments. His case is referenced in endocrinology and human biology studies to examine the effects of prolonged hormonal excess on musculoskeletal growth, circulatory adaptation, and biomechanical function in adults with extreme height variations. Number 6. Julia Butterfly Hill, Tree Sentinel. Julia Hill spent over 2 years living in a 1,500-year-old redwood tree named Luna in Northern California, focusing on preventing illegal logging of ancient forests. During this period, she relied on a rope system, wooden platforms, and harnesses designed for extended vertical habitation. Hill managed basic necessities such as food, water collection, and waste disposal in extremely confined spaces while maintaining balance and physical stability against wind and rain. Her daily routine included climbing between sections of the tree, monitoring the structural health of branches, and documenting environmental conditions. She also engaged in careful coordination with ground teams for supply drops, safety checks, and communication, demonstrating advanced problem-solving skills in remote vertical environments. Physical adaptations included strengthened core muscles, enhanced grip endurance, and continuous proprioceptive adjustment to shifts in the tree's movement. All right then, let's head to Number 5. Julian Kupka, Lightning Survivor. Julian Kupka survived a plane crash over the Peruvian Amazon at the age of 17, falling approximately 10,000 feet while strapped to her seat. She sustained multiple injuries, including a broken collarbone, deep lacerations, and eye damage, yet retained sufficient mobility to navigate dense rainforest terrain. Kupka used knowledge of natural water sources, vegetation, and insect behavior to locate safe pathways, avoid hazards, and maintain hydration over 11 days of continuous movement. She employed techniques such as following water currents to potential human settlements and using natural materials for minor wound care. Environmental conditions included high humidity, frequent rainfall, and encounters with venomous animals, requiring constant adaptation in gait, posture, and risk assessment. Her navigation skills combined spatial awareness, memory of prior survival instructions, and improvisational strategies to cross river systems and uneven terrain. Physiological responses included sustained energy management under caloric deficit, thermoregulation in tropical conditions, and pain tolerance during extended physical activity. Number 4. Tosca Musk, Extreme Sleepwalker. Tosca Musk demonstrates remarkable sleepwalking capabilities, performing coordinated tasks while in a state of parasomnia. Reports indicate she can navigate streets, prepare meals, and operate appliances without conscious awareness, maintaining procedural accuracy during prolonged nocturnal activity. Sleepwalking episodes engage motor systems differently from conscious wakefulness, showing a dissociation between voluntary movement control and awareness. Studies of similar cases highlight heightened activity in motor and sensory cortices, while the prefrontal cortex remains minimally active, allowing complex behaviors without cognitive oversight. Musk's actions often involve route memorization, repetitive sequencing, and fine motor coordination, which require muscle memory and practiced routines. She adapts to environmental variables such as furniture placement, doors, and obstacles without triggering reflexive interruptions, demonstrating advanced sensory motor integration. Physiology during sleepwalking includes partial autonomic activation, allowing cardiovascular and respiratory systems to respond normally while maintaining a semi-conscious state. Number 3. Valery Spiridonov, cryonics pioneer. Valery Spiridonov, a Russian computer scientist, became widely known for volunteering in a planned head transplant experiment. Spiridonov has Verdnig-Hoffmann disease, a severe form of spinal muscular atrophy, resulting in progressive muscle degeneration and limited mobility. The proposed procedure involved transplanting his head onto a donor body, requiring advances in spinal cord reconnection, vascular grafting, and immunosuppressive management. Technical considerations included maintaining neural connectivity, preventing ischemic damage, and synchronizing circulatory function during the transfer. Ethical discussions focused on consent, quality of life, and long-term viability of such experimental surgery, while biomedical engineering teams explored robotic assistance, nerve fusion techniques, and tissue preservation. The initiative also examined immunological responses to foreign tissue and integration of musculoskeletal and nervous systems. Spiridonov's participation highlighted the intersection of extreme medical experimentation, neurobiology, and surgical innovation, illustrating both human willingness to engage in cutting-edge procedures and the practical challenges of merging anatomy, engineering, and regenerative medicine on a previously unattempted scale. Number 2. Ashrita Furman, record collector. Ashrita Furman holds more than 600 Guinness World Records in activities ranging from physical stunts to endurance feats. His records include balancing objects, speed achievements, and repetitive task performances requiring extensive physical conditioning and mental focus. Furman's preparation involves strength training, cardiovascular conditioning, and fine motor practice tailored to each unique challenge, such as pogo stick jumps, milk bottle balancing, or speed walking. Record attempts often incorporate precision measurements, timing systems, and safety protocols, ensuring compliance with verification standards. Coordination between multiple muscle groups, rapid reflex adaptation, and sustained energy output are crucial, especially for endurance or repetitive action records. Many feats depend on biomechanical efficiency, including optimal body posture, weight distribution, and grip adjustment. Furman's activities demonstrate continuous experimentation with human limits, combining kinesthetic intelligence, stamina management, and adaptability to perform tasks that demand both physical and cognitive synchronization over extended periods. Number 1. Clive Wearing, the man without a memory. Clive Wearing is a British musician whose memory is limited to a span of seconds due to damage in the hippocampus from herpes viral encephalitis. He retains procedural memory, allowing him to play piano and conduct music with precision, yet he cannot form new episodic memories or recall events beyond brief intervals. Wearing's brain shows selective impairment, with preserved motor coordination, musical ability, and linguistic function, highlighting distinctions between declarative and procedural memory systems. Studies include observation of real-time memory decay, repetition effects, and responses to environmental stimuli, focusing on neural mechanisms governing memory consolidation and retrieval. Daily life requires continuous reorientation, as Wearing experiences constant temporal dislocation, while the brain engages compensatory attention and perceptual awareness to maintain basic functionality. Human potential stretches far beyond ordinary limits, from unparalleled physical agility to mind-bending cognitive skills. Witnessing these capacities challenges expectations and sparks curiosity about what people can achieve. Share your thoughts in the comments and discuss which ability amazed you the most. Hit subscribe to stay updated on more unusual human phenomena and share this video. Your attention and engagement make this exploration meaningful. Thank you for watching and for supporting curiosity in action.